Welcome everybody to our special review of They Cloned Tyrone. How do you
Why would they do that?
feel?
Why would they do that? Why would they clone Tyrone?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right,
But
so
they
yeah, so we randomly watched this movie last night for no other reason, and it was weird, better than I thought it would be. I thought it would have been a goofy ass movie, but it was not. Like, it was more action and mystery than anything.
yeah, it was really. It's very urban to say something. They say a lot. They say the N word with the A, and
Mm-hmm.
they really nailed the urban look. If you know what
Yeah,
I mean, it felt genuine.
like it felt early 2000s. Like you see one of those movies like that's early 2000. Like if The Bad Boys was a criminal movie, it would have been like that. I don't know. It had that
Yeah,
color tone to it. Not
I gotta. Oh, sorry.
like the yellow color tone to it, like the
Yeah,
sky's all yellow and shit.
like 1970s black. This movie has a style to it. Like it has a very old style to it. Something that's out of like the 70s or the 80s, sometimes even the 90s.
Yeah, and then
It's
go ahead.
it's really interesting to see how they blend three generations into one in this movie. The style.
Yeah, and then when they get into the nooks and crannies of this whole thing, it's like, wait a minute, this shit's like pretty much recent day. Uh,
Yeah, they
I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it's like you'll see soon enough. It's in the trailer.
right. It's the trailer spoils a lot though, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is what
don't,
it is.
yeah. Do not watch the trailer. So this movie came out earlier this month. It's rated hard R, very hard R, and
Yeah,
the
and they
runtime.
use their R.
The runtime is 2 hours and 2 minutes. The director is Jewel Taylor. What did you think? What do you think of the director?
The director, he did Space Jam and another movie that I can't remember. Sorry, but he did a really good job. This one's a little hard because it's like a mystery thriller.
Yeah.
You know, those are kind of hard to do. No matter who you are, that's not like to go for a mystery thriller this young. It's kind of interesting, but
Okay.
he did a really good job of what it was. I got lost in a few of it, but just
Yeah.
it's not, because sometimes you think like, oh, what about this or what about that? It really doesn't matter.
So he's known for Space Jam's New Legacy, Creed 2, and
Oh, Creed 2,
Transformers:
yes.
Rise of the Beast. How do you get from Space Jam New Legacy to this?
I have no idea. I have no idea how you do this, but hey, he wrote it, he directed it and wrote it, so
Yeah. Um.
impressive.
So let's talk about the cast real quick. We got John Boyega, uh, Jamie Foxx, and my motherfucking man. Where is he? Where is he? I saw him there. Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland.
Keith Sutherland's and Solid Snakes and big bosses in this movie.
Like how, for real? Like how did he end up in this movie? And
Big
like
bosses in this movie.
I'm like, wait a minute. When I first saw his character, I'm like, dude, I recognize him. I just don't know where. That's why I asked you, who is this guy? And
No,
you were like, I don't know. So
also
go ahead.
the shock of, so the Fontaine is played by I can't believe it's played by the dude from Star Wars, Finn.
Yeah,
Like that's even crazier. I'm like, that's Finn.
yeah. And when I was doing research last night, while you went to bed, I was like researching the cast. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I saw the new Star Wars trilogy and his character Finn, I'm like, whoa, bro, because he sounded kind of like the guy who played in Nope.
Yeah, he had that kind of deep voice, but I'm like, wow. I mean, he kind of sucked as Finn, but he was really good in this. Like, he fit the role perfectly.
Yeah, he should be more drug dealers.
He played drug dealer very well.
So pretty much what the movie is about: a drug dealer, a hoe, and a pimp get caught into some government conspiracy, and they have to figure out what the conspiracy is and try to stop it so they can save their hometown. And when you first saw this movie, what did you think this movie was?
I thought it was Groundhog Day. I thought I'm not going to spoil it, but there was a lot of backwards and forwards at the first minutes to confuse you.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be one of those Groundhog Day things. It is not.
No, because like you see his ass get shot. Like,
yeah,
it's in the trailer too. Like you see his dead body in the trailer. So, and it's pretty fucked up how he gets shot too. But you're gonna have to watch the movie to see it for yourself.
Yeah, it's an insane setup.
Yeah. So, what are some of your favorite parts of the movie? Like what did you like about it, and what didn't you like about it?
This is gotta be random, but this is not a spoiler by any means. But at the end, the pimp brigade with the cars.
Yes.
I know it's so random, but it's just there's like I called the cavalry. You can just see these pimp mobiles just going down the street.
Yeah, that was good.
I enjoyed that, but there's not like really like, oh, this my favorite part is I really like the subtle stuff about this movie. Like, so Fontaine would see the bum on the street and give him some of his liquor. Like, those are kind of like humanizing moments. Like, I like those moments, but there's not like one scene that like, oh my god, this is like. But there's a myriad of. It's mostly about community, about this community being shook up by the government conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I agree. Like that part was really cool. There's some other parts that I really enjoyed, but that would be spoiling parts of the movie. Um, I thought there was some pacing issues here and there. It could have been a
Yeah.
little shorter. You know, they could have shaved off like 10, 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I think they were trying a little, and then they didn't really explain a lot of why this was happening. Or, it just went note to note to note, but it really didn't matter.
Yeah, and when they tried to explain what was happening, like if you're not paying attention, it would pretty much go over your head. That's how I feel.
But it does wrap it up at the end in a way that I'm like, okay, at least the ending is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you were to give it a ranking, what would you give it out of how many stars?
I give it 3 because it was the people that are in this movie are very strong. Like the characters that they portray, like we didn't talk about Yo-Yo or any of that stuff. Everyone was a very strong character. I did not hate a single person in this movie.
No, like everyone, like all the characters that played the roles played it really well. Even the little kid about SpongeBob.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Like, yeah, you do watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, and I give it a 3 out of 5 as well. Unfortunately, with me, Netflix movies don't cut it as far as production value. Like, I don't know. It's hard to find a good Netflix movie that's not average.
It's not. Netflix and straight to DVD or straight to video are so different. Like, this wasn't bad by any means. Like, I'm not saying, but it had some, like you said, pacing issues, and it almost felt like they had no budget.
Yeah, this wasn't on the Western Front that pretty much got nominated for Best Picture. I think it wasn't
But if you
that, but it was decent.
but if you want a night to play to watch just a silly movie, this is the one to watch.
Yeah, I do agree. Any last comments?
This movie's very urban, so
Yeah,
just keep that in mind.
I don't think DSP is gonna like this.
No, DSP's not gonna like this because he doesn't understand anything urban about the urban culture.
Yeah, like some of the stuff kind of like fell over my head too. So
Oh
I'll
yeah,
do admit.
yeah. A lot of it was very, very stereotypical urban,
Uh-huh.
like chicken. I'll just say that. I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah, chicken.
Yeah, that. But it's done tastefully. But there's a lot of movies that are not.
Yeah, I think I have to give this my favorite. This might sound bad, but like my favorite black movie of the year so far. It definitely beat The Blackening.
Definitely my favorite as well. Everyone was strong.
Yeah. We'll see if another good one comes out this year, but I don't know. Other than that, DSP's a bitch.
You damn right he is.
So yeah, I don't have anything other to say. I give it a 3 out of 5. Unfortunately, Netflix movies are not like blockbuster movies in my book, so I don't see a lot of Netflix movies getting anything past 3 for me. So other than that, it's GMillion and Raven. I am out. Please subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a like, and please leave a comment down below because engagement is key, homies.
Indeed. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, homies.